Hey guys, for the sake of this video, I did not add any background music because y'all know how strict YouTube can be on music. As y'all can see from my previous video, I did get hit with a copyright thing. I don't know why, but I get the music from a free app, but they say if it's not for YouTube, then you're not getting monetization. So I piggyback off of my Valentine's Day look to create this beautiful Valentine's Day look. I know that a lot of people like soft glam looks, but I hope that we can get back into having fun with playing with makeup. Last year I did a bold makeup look using red. This year I decided to use pink. Though red is my favorite color, I decided to just go ahead and do pink, where it's a soft makeup look, but you can add a pop of color to those who don't like a lot of color but would like to incorporate it into their routine. So I went into the Crayon Case Nudes of the World palette. But for my Valentine's Day look, I used ABH times Jackie Aina, which is limited edition, but some of the colors are available in the nudes are similar to what I use, so I decided to go there into that palette because I know that this palette is available for purchase from the Crayon Case. So shout out to a black owned brand. Now last year I did a look using all black owned brands. This year I decided not to do it. Instead, I decided to show my first black owned brand perfume collection because I do have a lot of perfume and I want to incorporate black brands as well. So I have a section for black owned brands. Y'all can check that out. I'm pretty excited about the buy. I'm looking forward to buying a little bit more. And I also did a skincare prep video for y'all too as well of how I prep my skin for this makeup routine. Excuse my big face, honey. I am bloated. This PCOS has me like, just like, come on, man. We got to get on the same page. I'm not adding anything to the diet, nor am I taking too much away. So we should have an understanding. I think I cannot sleep on my back for nothing, like maybe for a little while, but I can always tell when my cortisol levels are just like a little high or whatnot because of sleep. But lately I've been sleeping a little too much. So trying to get back into balance on that. So I'm just going to go ahead and do a detox because sis needs it. I know that's TMI, but I just wanted to talk about something as I'm doing this makeup look. So basically I'm still in the Crayon Case Nudes of the World palette. I was taking a light brown, a medium brown, and a dark brown and just building up in my crease. I do have hooded eyelids, which is why I have to take my shadows up a little further. Now, I did get out of the habit of not adding a brow bone highlight all the time like I used to when I used to do my makeup. I would always add a brow bone highlight. But I like that ombre effect, like a fading once I blend out and blend all the way up and it has barely anything left. I kind of like that look and I went with that. Now, don't get me wrong. If I feel like it, I will add a brow bone highlight, but in this particular video, I just didn't feel like doing it. As you can see, I'm going back and blending the colors, marrying them together, but also making sure I didn't lose too much of that pink. Yes, that is kind of like, that is a shimmer pink. Not kinda, it is a shimmer pink. It's just not showing up like that on camera. And always remember, what you do to one eye, you have to do to the other as well to get it to look even. Believe it or not, our faces are really not even. It's asymmetrical, but it's just the illusion of how we look at our face. So sometimes one eyelid can be bigger than the other, which is why one brow comes out better than the other. So make sure you get to know your face and get to know your face structure so that you can do your makeup accordingly. And I always say that a great makeup routine starts with a great skincare routine. And as y'all seeing this in real time, this is not a filter. That is my actual skin, and I'm loving the improvement. I went so far as not using tap water to steam my face, so I will use either distilled or uh, spring water. What I do is I buy a jug and our local grocery store will have like a water refill, and I think you can refill for like 35 cents if it hadn't gone up. And I just refill to keep my jug. I also refill for my dog. But if I keep forgetting to refill, I'll just go to the Dollar Tree and I'll just buy like 2 jugs and um, put the other jugs in the car so I don't forget. Because I like to make sure he has spring water as well. It keeps his eyes from having so much water. He is a small puppy. So I'm back to changing his food as well. He's getting older. So maybe that dog food that I get him, he really don't like. He's just tolerating it. So I'm gonna go back to his dog food that he normally likes, and I'm not changing anything else about it. And I'm just gonna incorporate a few things, some multivitamins. I even got him like the soft snacks so he don't have to chew as much. But he's a spoiled boy, so he eats breakfast with his mommy. He eats dinner, depends on what it is. If I'm cooking like baked chicken or whatever, I will make sure that he doesn't have, any seasoning on that. Like he can have pepper and stuff like that. He does like that, but I like to add his little dog seasoning to his food as well. So he's kind of like a spoiled boy. So I've already talked about this particular foundation. This is on my TikTok if you wanted more in depth, but I will give y'all small details on this. This is the new Maybelline Lumi Matte Foundation, and it retails for like $11 and some change, which ooh, will come out to be like $12 and some change at Walmart, which is the cheapest to get this foundation. So this replaced the matte 30 wear foundation from Maybelline. I don't know why they discontinued the matte, because I feel like they should have just kept the matte and then the Lumi matte. But they always changing up something. You never know. I used to be in the know of certain things like this, but I don't follow or have the time to be stalking websites or anything, and I'm not getting paid to do that. But I do like to make sure I share the beauty wealth for those who love beauty, whether it's affordable or expensive. So here, this is the shade 330 in the medium tan section. They do not have names like they used to have. They just have the numbers. And they do have like warm. You can tell if it's warm, medium, or neutral. This one happens to be neutral. I mean, warm, cool, or neutral. This happens to be neutral. Now this is a shade darker because I do like to wear my foundation a shade darker. But when I want to wear like a really soft look, or maybe just a no makeup look, I am going to invest in my shade, which is going to be 329, which is the warm section, and I'm going to get that one. That one I won't wear a bright highlight. I probably just go a little natural on the highlight. But for this particular foundation, I did do a real bright highlight, which is why I like to buy my foundations darker. It always evens out for me. Now, I did not do a full face, meaning that you guys are not going to see the highlight, the contour, and the coming together of this look. But if you want me to give you an updated 2025 makeup routine, I can. Now, why I am applying this, and no, I didn't go all the way down to my neck, because I did take this makeup look off after I took my pictures, because I had to come to work, and I don't really wear full face of makeup at work. I may do just brows and lashes, but I was being lazy. I didn't do anything because I did a makeup look today. Now, I noticed that a lot of people are, or I just saw like a few, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe like saw one or two people that were ditching foundations. That's only if you have flawless skin. If you have pores and all that, don't skip the foundation routine, because it does help balance out even. Or you can just do concealers, and I do have a video for that where you can do a makeup look using concealers. So as you can see, this is the finished look. Again, this is the shade 330. Now, if you have oily skin, I suggest that you do not add this into the T-zone, but keep it on the outer perimeter. And you will see how beautiful, once this oxidizes and settles in, how beautiful and natural looking it gives your skin. It makes your skin look. So again, as you can see, it is deepening up on me. This is the shade 330. Like I said, as you can see, I'm pointing to my area T-zone. Right now, my skin is acting pretty normal, so I'm not producing as much oil, which when I don't produce much oil, it gives me a chance to wear the luminous foundation all over my skin instead of the outer perimeter. So I do take advantage of that during that time. So let's finish up this eye look right here. I am adding the ColourPop Fair Concealer to my waterline as well as my lower eyelash line to prep for the color. And I'm also adding it into my inner crease to prep, like I said, to prep for the colors and to make these colors pop. Again, I am piggybacking off of what I did for Valentine's Day, but I know that you guys will not be able to find the Jackie Aina palette because it was a collab a couple of years ago. As long as you are keeping your shadows nice, neat, and sanitized, I don't see why you should throw it away. Unless you get on there and you find resellers, they probably have it, but the Nude of the World palette would be perfect for you to do, to recreate this look. And if you can't get the Nude of the World palette, oh, I don't know, maybe check Morphe. So right here, I'm going into the Morphe times Lucky Charm palette, and I'm taking that color red and I'm adding it a pop. I didn't go all out red, but I did do one from next year. You can scroll down. I do have that uploaded. So this year right here, I just added a pop of red because red is my favorite color and red signifies Valentine's Day. So why would I not want to add red? Okay, so I did soft, girly, and femme fatale. So I did mix those two together, and they got along pretty well. And I went into that brown from the Nudes of the World palette, and I blended out a little just to diffuse the edges, and just do that blowout look. If you are liking these lashes, these are I Envy. I got them at my local beauty supply store. They're in the style 19. I'm going to get about 4 more before they get popular and sell out. As if I need any more lashes. And then I went into the Wet n Wild times Care Bear collab, and this is my first time actually using this palette. And I went into that pink glitter, but it wasn't really popping like I wanted to, so I decided to go into that matte pink that they have in the palette, and that made it so perfect because putting that pink at the bottom and then adding the glitter at the top really made a big difference. Now, if that is something that you don't want to do, by all means, you can add the pink to the bottom lid and you can add the glitter. Or you can skip that altogether and just add the brown to the bottom and just diffuse it out. But this is just for you to have fun, to incorporate color into your makeup routine. Switch it up, have a little fun, because at the end of the day, you're going to take this off anyway, and you want to look back and say, at least I did get to enjoy some color, making the color pop. Now, as you see, as the foundation is settling, this is how it's look luminous. And I did do my makeup in natural lighting, meaning that there was no ring light. This is all natural, and this is what I like. I love doing my makeup in natural lighting because walking out of the door, this is how I'm going to look. So I did use the Made by Mitchell curve case to do my contouring. That is linked in my TikTok shop if you want to shop and support your girl. You can get it out of my TikTok shop, and you will not be disappointed. It does give a very skin-like finish as well as a really soft radiance. I absolutely love it, especially when you're applying it. It is very, very creamy and very, very pigmented. You will not be disappointed. So right here, I decided to line my lips with a NYX brown lip liner. I forgot the name of this one right here. So if you're looking for some good lip liners, these are very affordable. But if you're looking for like a pack, you can get on like Amazon somewhere and get a pack, or you can shop the TikTok shop. it's your preference. So always, if you're starting to build your collection, you don't have to go expensive. Just go with what you can afford, and then you'll build from there as you start to know like the makeup, how you like it, what you don't like, and you know your skin. So for the lip, I chose to go in with pink peppermint, and yes, I do have a video on that discussing pink peppermint, what I think about it, what I find it may be a dupe for, and whether or not it is black girl friendly. Just scroll down the video and you'll be able to see it. Binge watch the videos, and while you're binge watching my videos, why don't you just go ahead and subscribe so you can always be in the know for when I'm uploading a makeup look, talking about a perfume combo, or anything dealing with fashion. I also went in with my Morphe lip gloss that I also use in that video as well, if you want to check that out. So yes, this is the finished look. As you can see, that Lumi Matte foundation is not very luminous. It's a very soft luminous foundation, but like I said, all foundations have like oils to it. So if you don't want to increase in oil and you are very oily, I suggest that you stay clear, because you're going to start to look chalky as you are trying to apply pressed powder to soak up the oil or blot the oil. You'll end up separating the oil. So avoid your T-zone area, stick to the outer perimeter, and stick to matte. But if not, you'll be good to go. And you can always look at my video of how I applied my foundation. Now, I'm not going to lie, I absolutely love this makeup look. I felt like I killed it. And I love the fact that this is how it looks completely. Like I said, this is how it looked completely. And if you saw my Galentine video, then you already know about my bow, what bow? My feather robe that I got from Target. These earrings I did get from Marshall's. And yes, again, red is my favorite color. But look at this foundation. Look how beautiful this foundation is, how skin-like it looks, and how well it just goes together with the Made by Mitchell palette and all of the products that I used on my skin just to create this look, honey. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Again, I was sad that I had to take this off, but I do not wear a full face of makeup at work. It's always going to be like brows and lashes. Maybe if I had time to do it, I would do it, and I might just do one to surprise my co-workers. And yeah, so if you like this look, again, don't forget to tell a friend. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. I truly appreciate it. And we will talk soon.